What is going on, everyone? My name is Eric and you're watching the Get Me Out of Here vlog. Today I'm in the small town of Crofton, Nebraska, a town of only about 750 people located way in the northeast side of the state near the Missouri River. And the reason I'm here is tonight I will be staying at the Argo Hotel right behind me. This is the oldest hotel in the state of Nebraska, the Cornhusker state. I am on a mission to stay at the oldest hotel of all 50 states of the United States. I've done a number of them so far, and I've got a playlist on this channel that is showcasing my night stay at each and every single one of these. And tonight brings me to this very hotel, the Argo Hotel. Now it is late, it's past midnight. My brother and I were filming and staying in Deadwood, South Dakota the other night, filming the oldest hotel there in the state of South Dakota. We just drove all the way from the Black Hills this evening here to Crofton, Nebraska. And this hotel is kind of a lesser known hotel. I feel like a lot of you watching this have never heard of this. I've probably never even heard of this town. Obviously Crofton, a town of 750 people. So the Argo behind me was built in 1911 and opened in 1912. This hotel was basically a popular stay for businessmen traveling the railroads here in this part of the country. Now it operated as a hotel for about 20 years, and then in the mid to late 1930s was closed and opened up as a sanatorium. No joke, for sick people and people with mental disabilities. And it operated as a health clinic and sanatorium until the 1960s, where it closed its doors as a sanatorium. I think they were actually shut down, and then it opened again as a doctor's clinic for a number of decades into the 1980s after that. On and off, this place sat abandoned, and then was purchased and renovated in the mid to late 1990s and opened up again as a hotel. And it was renovated to look like it did when it first opened in 1912. So we're gonna go inside, I'll show you my room, and we'll walk the halls, and I will show you what the Argo has in store. Now this place also has a very paranormal presence. It's supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the state of Nebraska. And I don't know a lot about these paranormal cases, so we're going to go in and learn more about that tonight. But I am planning to walk and see if there's anything paranormal. If we hear anything, see anything, capture anything, I will share it here on this channel. So a lot of these old hotels have ghost stories. We'll see if this one does as well, and if it's true. So follow me tonight as I stay in the oldest hotel in Nebraska, and a haunted hotel at that. Look at that. This is a historic location, the historic Argo Hotel, 1912. The property has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places here in the USA. So step inside the front door and we'll head inside. Now normally when I film these, I'll open up my door. We've got these old school keys like we usually see in these older hotels. I love these things. And we're staying in room number 9, which is the Lewis and Clark suite. I was saying normally I showcase opening the door, but it is extremely dark in these hallways. They've kind of dimmed the lights already since it's so late at night, so I'm just gonna go in the room to showcase what this looks like, and then we'll explore the creepy dark hallways. This is the Lewis and Clark suite, and it's got a lot of Teddy Roosevelt theming, which I love. He's my favorite US president. You can see there's a cowhide, which is interesting. So it definitely has a Western theme to it. American Eagle. And again, it's a Lewis and Clark suite, but there's a lot of Teddy Roosevelt photos and history on the walls. Nice picture of Teddy Roosevelt. Looks like he's dressed up in his Rough Rider outfit. I guess I kind of get the loon theme. You think of Lewis and Clark, you think of the Missouri River, their exploration, their expeditions to the west. Yeah, very cool. There's a eagle above the door frame. Again, these really cool looking wooden door frames, very common from the turn of the 20th century. And we've got a sink in our bedroom. There's a wet bar. So we got some drinks. I don't know if we're able to have those or if they're just on display. My brother and I were sharing a bed. We've got looks to be a queen bed. Some old paintings, an old top hat. Check out the bathroom. Got an elegant looking sink. Again, I love these mason jar lights. And we've got a nice shower. A pretty nice looking shower head. And the toilet. Pretty cool room. I'm liking it. It's unique to most of the hotels that we've stayed in so far. Okay, this is super unique. So my brother and I literally just checked in, and we checked in late. It's past midnight. We just drove from the Black Hills of South Dakota all the way to here to Crofton, Nebraska. The owner of the hotel just let us in and kind of did a brief walk with us, a tour, and a brief history of the hotel, and then the hauntings of this place. And she's big into the paranormal. She's got dowsing rods upstairs that she uses. That's something that ghost hunters will do. There are these rods, and you can ask questions, yes or no, and they'll either cross or uncross. Supposedly that's the spirits making them cross and uncross. But she just gave a big welcome to me and my brother Connor to the spirits here in the basement of this hotel. She basically said, hey, I know you're here. I can see your energy. These two gentlemen are here to explore tonight, and they're open to you. And basically she invited us to these to the ghosts of the hotel. So the ghosts know we're here. We come in peace. But I've never been at any oldest hotel where the manager welcomes us to the ghosts living, well, I guess by living, residing in this hotel. So anyway, she just did her thing, and then she left. We're in the basement right now, and my battery died. So my first battery in my camera just died. I was using it a little bit earlier today. I didn't think it was low yet, but it drained. The only other place I've ever had that happen at that was haunted was the Whaley House in San Diego, California, which to this date is the most haunted place that I've had experiences in. So I just put a new battery in, and I was getting goosebumps on my arm, and I just feel like there's some energy. So I've never done this before when we first check into a hotel, but we're in the basement here of the Argo Hotel, and I just want to tour right now and just see if there's anybody here. Do you want to talk to me? Is there anybody here that wants to talk to me or my brother Connor? My name is Eric. This is my brother Connor. We come in peace.
That was me.
Okay, I'm just checking. Okay, we heard some creaking.
I was just switching lights.
So nothing paranormal there, but yeah, I definitely was feeling some energy. Interesting. So I will say, my brother and I, we've stayed at a number of oldest hotels across the United States. All of them have ghost stories. Some of them had ghost tours that we were able to go on. And I really have never had anything happen at any of these hotels. I had one weird incident at the oldest hotel in Kansas, where I did get some shivers and felt like something, like some energy came across me in a dark hallway. But that hotel didn't have any paranormal history to it, so that was kind of a unique one. But yeah, I've never had anything happen at any of the hotels yet, but this one feels different tonight. And we didn't know what to expect with this hotel, so I am actually, this is pretty exciting. Anyway, we're just going to walk around a bit right now to see if anything happens, and then we're going to finish getting checked in, and then I will do my formal tour of this hotel. So we're just walking through the basement. She says this is where a lot of the activity happens here. And again, this used to be a sanitarium for a number of years. People died here. And it also was a hospital clinic for a long time too, before this structure was renovated in the 90s and turned back into a hotel. So there is a lot of strange, unique history here for sure.
Got those tin ceilings.
Yeah, they do. So anyway, we're just kind of walking around because I was definitely feeling some energy. For some reason right here though, I just feel like static electricity. Maybe it is the fan going off there. Maybe that's what it is, but the spot just feels a little different. I don't know. Is there anybody here that wants to talk? If you're here, flicker one of these lights. If there's anybody here, flicker these lights and show us that you're here. Do you want to flicker the lights? Yes? No? Take that as a no?
That's a no.
That's a no. Dude, I'm feeling I get that. I'm having that tingly feeling all up and down my body right here. That's weird. That is weird. Are you guys, are you touching me? Are you reacting with me? Interacting with me? If you're here, can you flicker the lights? Interesting. I feel like I'm going to turn this camera off and they're going to go. Dude, I don't know what it, stand over here. I don't know what it is, but it just feels, maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know either. So they didn't flicker the lights, so who knows? But I will say I was getting crazy. I still feel it. I'm getting like, not quite full goosebumps or anything right now, but I just have that tingly feeling all up and down my body, which is super, super weird. And again, I'm a bit of a skeptic with this stuff, but I'm open-minded at the same time too. Like I want to believe, and I have had some paranormal experiences in my past, but nothing really, really crazy. So I'm always just kind of curious. So anyway, okay. All right. We're gonna go upstairs, I think. What?
Yeah.
You look weird.
Feel in here.
You feel it in here?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I told you. What do you feel?
This from like just goosebumps.
Energy?
Everywhere.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like an energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
It's like it's going away now. But
Yeah, see?
it's like I like tingles in my right hand.
See?
That's weird.
I've been feeling this on and off too.
Here.
Seriously. Oh, dude, and it just happened again. Like this is, oh, dude. Dude, I got goosebumps. Look at that. A little bit. Look at that. Interesting. This is interesting. I don't know. So it's not just me. Connor is more of a skeptic than me even. If he's feeling stuff, that's interesting. All right. So it definitely feels like there's energy here. Definitely feels like there's energy here. I know, which, you know, you watching it, you for all you know, you can only take my word for that. I mean, it's not like I can show you. Maybe there's going to be voices in the audio when I get around to editing this, but right now it's just, we're feeling like static energy, and it just kind of comes.
Compared to all the other old hotels. Too.
This one feels different.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Of all the other hotels we've been to, this one already feels way different. And we just checked in, so we're just getting started. Oh, dude, I am. I'm trying to see if I get major goosebumps or not, but I am. I don't know if the camera is picking it up. It's not like, I don't know. This is weird. All right, we're gonna head upstairs. Maybe we'll split up tonight and see if anything happens, like Ghost Adventure style. You want to be my Aaron?
No.
You want to be the Aaron to my Zach? Okay. All right, we're gonna head upstairs. This could be the most exciting hotel that we've stayed at yet to date, and it's probably the least known one of all the hotels. Okay, guys, I'm just leaving my room, and we're gonna be walking these dark hallways here. This is the second floor. Let's get the POV action going. There we go. This is the second floor, and the lights are all dimmed. So I'll be doing this walk kind of in very dim lighting. But this is one of the most haunted hotels supposedly in Nebraska. And this is creepy, I will say this, these hallways. I feel like I've gone back in time during the Victorian era. This does feel like a creepy old haunted house. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that. So, end of the hallway here. Room number 6. And my brother and I are only sharing this hotel with one other couple. We have the entire hotel, that's blurry, to ourselves. There we go. So this is really, really cool. We're basically the only ones here. Oh, wow. Okay, look at this layout. So this is the back of the second floor hallway. There's one of the main halls that I just came from. We'll continue walking this way again. Bear with me on this camera because I don't do a lot of dark lighting with it. There we go. I don't know what is down here. It's like a staircase. Okay. It's like a storage space. Let's walk down here so we've been somewhere. Yeah, it's like a closet of some kind. Oh man, very creaky doors. They're floors. Which adds to the ambiance. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. This is by far the creepiest hotel I've stayed at to date. Bar none. I've been in a lot of old creepy hotels, including the Estes Park, the Shining Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, the Stanley Hotel that inspired Stephen King to write The Shining. This is way creepier than that. Oh my gosh. So this is the other hallway here on the second floor, so it's kind of like a loop. Oh my gosh. I'm getting some more energy here, guys. I am feeling like somebody's following me. Oh my god. Is there anybody here? Oh, I'm getting a lot of electricity here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta show you guys it. Oh my gosh. I don't know how well you can see this. Maybe you can't. My camera's blurring on me. Dude, that back hallway here on the second floor, I just got everything. Again, like we had in the basement. Okay. You can't really tell real well, but my hair is standing up on my arms. I know I have hairy arms. Dude, Connor, I'm not even kidding, that hallway, the back one, it's just again like we hit in the basement. I was walking through it and just energy wave. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. This hallway right here, something was just another one of those weird energy waves that I had downstairs. This is different. There really is something different about this hotel. Oh my gosh. And it's not like bad feelings. It's just like, wow, it's like energy spikes. Is there somebody here with me? Can you make the lights flicker? Oh, dude. The lights just dimmed. Oh my gosh. Dude. Those lights just dimmed a little bit.
You always do that.
You always do that?
Yeah, like flickering.
Can you dim the lights? If you're here, can you flick the lights? I don't know. Maybe it is just my mind. But I will say the energy just spiked in this back hallway. Fascinating. You definitely get the feeling like you're being watched in this hotel. I don't know. That was wild. It's just this area. It's this back hallway. And again, this used to be a sanatorium. So people died here. A lot of people were treated for illnesses. In the mid-1930s to the early 1960s. Oh my gosh. So you never know. It's past 1 o'clock in the morning, so it is close to the witching hour, so they say. I think it's 3 a.m. But we're going to keep walking around. This is the second floor. I'm going to turn this around and we'll continue. But I have to say, this is the most energetic hotel as far as paranormal goes that I have ever experienced in my life. So we're going to continue to explore. This is the second floor. This is the other side. You can see there's old pictures of Crofton High School, the local high school here in town. This one's from 1947. They have a number of these from like the 1940s and 1950s throughout the hotel. There's a graduating class of 1932. So a lot of old historic photos of this town and region. Right here is room number 1, has a Leslie Brooks name on it. I don't know who that is. It looks like maybe some type of suite. Hello, Connor. Oh, okay, so she did shut the other rooms.
Yeah.
Well, tomorrow morning we can probably get access to some of these, but every room has a different theme to it. So this was the Argo room. There's a Paris room that's got kind of a French theme, and there's also a music room, which was actually one of the ones we thought about staying in, that's got old musical instruments adorning the walls. Oh, look at this one. Class of 1960. Very cool. Alright, well, we're going to head downstairs. Again, I love, look at all this old decor. You got like this glass mirrored wall right here at the top of the stairs, some old furniture with this creepy looking doll to greet you. This looks like something straight out of a Tim Burton movie. Straight out of a Tim Burton movie. But, okay. We're gonna head downstairs onto the main lobby. And again, you can see, okay, I thought that was just you. You can see more historic high school class photos along the walls. Just cool to see. So that's the front entryway. There's a few nice chandeliers hanging here. Look at this old ceiling. I don't know what kind of material that's made out of, but it's very beautiful, elegant, Again, very reminiscent of the early 20th century. But look at this lobby. Beautiful. Straight out of the Gilded Age. A lot of Victorian era furniture. And I have to say, this is just kind of creepy, this couple up here. It looks like their eyes follow you, at least his. But that's like a perfect haunted house portrait. Like a husband and wife. And then you got the kind of like old school looking candlestick light. The clock with Argo on it. And just take a look. Oh yeah. Old liar. Take a look at this fireplace. And yeah, look at this. Yeah, Connor pointed this out. It's an old lyre, this musical instrument. Again, loving these mirrored, like hat stands and coat racks. I feel pretty good down here. I feel this is peaceful. I'm not getting any energy bursts here in the main lobby. But it is pretty wild. Just the atmosphere here is off the charts.
Here's the handbook for recently deceased.
Oh, seriously? No way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that. There's a handbook for the recently deceased. There's another old photo. Looks like a family. I don't know if that is related to anybody that owned or worked at this hotel or hospital when it was a hospital. Okay, let's keep walking in here. So this is the dining room, and they actually do serve breakfast in the morning. It's a bit of a bed and breakfast here. So you got your dining room table, some old furniture. Take a look at this chest. That is awesome. It's like a chest that they would have taken across the Atlantic on the Titanic, right? 1912, circa, is when this hotel opened up. That's the year the Titanic sank. Just to put that in perspective. Oh, here's another creepy old photo. Look at that. Oh, that is super creepy. Look at those eyes. Oh my gosh. Those eyes like just stare through your soul. Interesting. A chamber pot. Hopefully we don't need that tonight. And there's an old organ. One of those pedal organs. Love those. Oh, look at the old record player. Play some cool jazz. What is that brand on there too? Graphanola? I don't... Graphanola. There we go, Columbia. Graphanola. Oh, look at the old records too, the Edison. Oh, this is cool. Oh, that's awesome. So anyway, and then I think that those stores are closed. That's the kitchen. But yeah, this is what you walk into at the hotel. This is the main lobby and sitting area. And I think they do have a check-in office over here. Oh, look at the old timey telephone. That's cool. I think they do, yeah, they do have a little check-in desk. So, super cool. I really love what they've done with this place as far as the renovations. Really have brought it back to that early 20th century era. Oh, look, they even have the bell right there. Check-in bell. I love that. But we're gonna head downstairs to the basement, which is supposed to be one of the more active places. This entire hotel. They do have public restrooms here as well. There we go. That's the closet. I think this is, oh, it's right here. Okay, here's the public restroom. So they do have a public restroom here too. Just kind of show it off. Just 2 urinals and a Cornhuskers rug. Ugh. I'm an Iowa Hawkeye fan. That's okay. It's Nebraska, so that makes sense. I'll give them that benefit of the doubt there. Well, we saved the best for last. This is the basement, so we're going to head downstairs. And supposedly this is where a lot of the paranormal activity takes place, because ghosts always love basements, right? Oh my gosh, look. You've got like nursery rhyme pages all over the walls. Interesting. This rhino has a cupcake on his horn. Gotta have creaky stairs, because that just again adds to the ambiance. Okay, we're back. Is there anybody down here? We got this little back room. It's got a nook. And yeah, we were in the basement earlier in the video, and we were feeling all kinds of energy. So let's see if anything else happens. Yeah, another fireplace down here. A big dining table. And they do have a bar back here. It was not open when we checked in. We checked in very late tonight. I don't know if they do serve cocktails during normal hours. They might. There's a really nice looking bar. It's very elegant. We got some tables, and look, there's a Happy Haunting Shop sign here below the historic Argo Hotel sign. Palm readings and tarot cards. But yeah, this, I do get feels back there. I don't know what it is. But it's not the disco kind of feel. I see the disco ball, but yeah, it just seems to be a lot of energy in that back room. There's a cool piano and a jukebox. And you go through these curtains, and it gets a little creepy. So there's an old hospital gown right here with some questionable stains. And to my left is a jacket from an insane asylum, or I guess maybe a sanatorium, but this was a jacket that the owner got from an antique shop, and she says there's a lot of energy attached to it, so she asked us not to touch it. There is a number on there. It looks like the number 15, but supposedly there's a lot of energy attached to that stray jacket. The owner says she's had like feelings of pain in her shoulder when she walks near that thing. So she seems to think there's some kind of attachment to that, so she asked us not to touch it. There's also a lot of cool medical equipment here, because this used to be a hospital. The owner has been collecting all kinds of medical, historic medical equipment. Like that is a shock therapy box right there. A number of elixirs and tools, surgical tools, and shots. Oh, that is wild. I don't even want to know where those were used. But again, another very elegant fireplace down here. There's like alphabets along the upper wall. And there's actually children's blocks down here that say hello. I don't know if the spirits spell out words with blocks. It'd be kind of a fun game. So this is the back room. This to me is the creepiest. Oh, dude, again, I'm already getting more, like I feel the hair on my arm sticking up again. Supposedly, she still gets people that stop by here that used to be patients when this was a doctor's office. And maybe some that were patients when it was a sanatorium. But she said that there was one man that came here that said he was treated just with a typical checkup with a doctor. He had hurt his leg, and so the doctor actually brought him back here and put his leg in an ice bath. And he remembered the ice bath being in this back room. So there was treatment done back here. People have died down here, according to the owner. So there's a lot of energy back here. How you feeling, Connor?
Oh, actually pretty good.
Pretty good? This would be a good table to play like a game of poker. Now, one thing I do find weird is this like turkey feathers or turkey carcass that is just laid out here on the table. I don't know what that is all about. Kind of interesting. There is a card right here. It's like a thank you note. And the feather's on there too, so I don't know if a guest gifted the hotel with this. I mean, this is Nebraska. So I don't know. If you're here, make a knocking noise. Make a sound. Make a sound if you're here. I'm not getting any more energy. This is interesting, but yeah. Not feeling anything right now. Connor. Oh, that's interesting. This almost looks like a bullet hole right here, right? Look at that. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I don't think it is, but you never know. Anyway, kind of quiet right now in this back room. So we're going to walk back into the other part of the basement and see if anything happens. Is there anybody in here? Make a sound. Huh. Interesting. I feel good now.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think this whole walk we've done of the hotel, the place that I felt the weirdest in again was upstairs on the second floor now in that back hallway. That's where I was feeling the weirdest. So they say that that paranormal activity, that energy kind of flows. It ebbs and flows. It comes and goes. It's kind of like you almost have to ride the wave like a surfer. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe there's something I catch on this audio while I'm filming here too. Hard to say. But yeah, it's feeling calm downstairs now. I love these book fronts up here. They got the ends of the books, these old school book covers, and just propped them up to look like a library here at the top of the wall. That's cool. I like that. Oh yeah, and there's this old calendar here too from 1938. That's the Nebraska state capitol shown right there. It's got some notes on here too, which is interesting. I'm bad at reading cursive, so I'm not sure what it says. It's like reading my grandma's cards to me. My birthday cards. When she writes them, I can't even read what they say. So here on the dining room table is a brief historic Argo Hotel welcomes you to the Leslie Brooks dining room. So again, that room upstairs, this is shedding light now on that. There was that room upstairs, that suite, the Leslie Brooks suite. That's her. And her role in this hotel is she actually was the granddaughter. So Leslie Brooks, formerly named Lorraine Gedman, the granddaughter of the Hoygs who owned the Argo Hotel, lived with them in the hotel for several years after the separation of her parents. She attended Crofton High School in 1932 and 1933, and then ended up moving to Hollywood, where she became a model and actually starred in some films. In fact, she was in the movie Ziegfeld. She was one of the frontline chorus girls in that movie. So now that makes sense. So she lived in this hotel, and they named a suite after her. Very cool. A Crofton native. It's kind of hard to see through the reflective glass here, but this is a photo from 1911. This is the Argo Hotel under construction. You can see the construction crew there posing on the roof. That is amazing. So it's an old photo of the very construction of the Argo Hotel. And that is a picture of the front lobby around the time that the hotel opened up. Look at that, there's the stairwell. Front door would be right there. That's looking towards where the dining room is now. That's amazing. I love looking at these old photos. It really brings the place to life. And then that is a picture of Leslie. One of her modeling photos when she was living in Hollywood. And here are pictures of the two doctors. The one right there, I forget his name, but he founded the Sanatorium when this was a working sanatorium. And then in the early 60s, this doctor opened this up as a clinic, kind of like a family practice clinic. So those are the two doctors that managed this building when it was not a hotel. Here's a better picture of those construction workers on the second floor in 1911. Look at them just sitting there on the porch. That's amazing. You don't often see pictures of the actual construction of these old historic hotels. But there it is. 1911, December. The Argo Hotel being built. You had some weird energy in this room too, right?
Yeah, earlier. Right
Nothing right now?
Yeah.
Is this the only room that you've felt anything weird in so far?
Pretty much. This room and the chair on the other side.
Oh yeah, you didn't like that chair. I never had any feeling with that chair.
Something was there.
Huh. So my brother didn't like this room too much earlier. He didn't like this chair for whatever reason in the corner, which I thought was really interesting because this chair doesn't mean anything to me. I was like, okay, it's just an old chair.
I don't know. It's just an armchair in the corner. Kind of creeps me.
Armchairs in the corner. Here you go. Come on, it's got a comfy little pillow though. Interesting. All right. Well, this has been a tour of the Argo Hotel. We're gonna head back upstairs, and I still am gonna be kind of walking around, filming some B shots, some B-roll, and if I see anything or something comes up, then I will definitely share it with you. And I think what we'll do is we'll set some cameras up, maybe ask some more questions, and see if we capture anything paranormal. Oh, dude, I got goosebumps. Look at that. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps now, my whole body. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I heard that creak too.
Spooked you.
Maybe, but that... I mean, it just sounded like the house settling, but that...
Yeah.
That's the first time I've heard that creak.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at that. Click on the... Touch the screen right here. Just touch it there to focus. There we go. I had some goosebumps again. Is anybody over here? Can you make a knocking noise? You just heard like a loud creak. It kind of sounded like the house just settling, but we haven't heard anything like that yet, so just investigating. You guys want to talk to us? Make a noise. If there's anybody here, make a noise. Interesting. Anybody back here? If that was you, we heard you make a creaking noise. Okay. Interesting.
Interesting choice of noise.
Yeah, interesting choice of noise. Creaking noise. This is the one thing I'm most afraid of, is we're supposed to turn the switches off in here in the basement before we go to bed. Are you ready?
What's those black knobs?
It's gonna get dark.
do the knob?
Yeah, I did these.
Oh, you did already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Oh yeah, now it's dark. Oh, this is cool. See, if I had night vision on this camera, then we'd be able to do like Ghost Adventure style, but I don't. I think it's up here. That was mildly terrifying. All right, good night, spirits. Oh God, you freaked me out. You son of a bitch. Oh my God, I thought you were behind me. Oh. Dude, I got 3 times shivers, man. Oh, I hate you. Alright, well, that has been the night so far exploring the Argo Hotel. I'm going to turn in for the night, and if something happens, I will try to film it or let you know tomorrow morning. But I am tired. It's been a long day on the road, an amazing night here. I gotta say again, I've filmed a lot of old hotels. This by far has been the creepiest one I have filmed to date. Have felt a lot of energy here. Felt a lot of like static electricity kind of feeling. My hair has stood up. I've had goosebumps. Not like bad feelings, but just like weird energy feelings throughout this hotel, particularly in that back hallway up here on the 2nd floor and also in the basement. So just an amazing night. This place I 100% believe is haunted. Hopefully I didn't stir the spirits up too much tonight, because I do want to get some sleep. But I will go to bed, let you know what happens, and tomorrow we'll check back in with you guys. They do have an amazing breakfast I hear in the morning, and I kind of want to show you what the hotel looks like during the day and some of the architecture and dig a little deeper into the history tomorrow morning. So thanks for tagging along with me tonight. Spirits, please be nice to me. I'll see you in the morning. My brother and I, we survived the night. As far as I know, nothing paranormal happened in our room while we were sleeping. We didn't hear any noises. Actually we slept like babies. Now there is a very loud air conditioning unit right here that would come on like every couple minutes. So that it was a little hard to fall asleep at first. But once we were out, we were out. But yeah, overall, very comfortable sleep. As far as I know, nothing paranormal happened in this room. We didn't hear any noises. Nothing sat on our bed. Nothing moved around while we were sleeping. So a very very comfortable stay. So they have breakfast downstairs. That's a lot of people say it's really good here at this hotel. So we're actually going to be heading downstairs, grabbing some breakfast. And now that the sun is up, I want to briefly walk around the hotel and kind of just see if there's anything I didn't notice last night. Maybe there's some more details, or maybe I'll learn some more about the history here while I'm having breakfast that I'd love to share with you as well. So we're going to go downstairs, grab some breakfast, and walk the grounds a little bit before checking out. Take a look at this dining room. It's all open. Guessing for breakfast they got a piano here to the side. Almost kind of looks like a church. But yeah, very, very elegant. I'm loving this Argo Hotel sign right here. The other thing that's amazing about this hotel is they bring history to life, in that even on the walls here in the dining room, these are all actual photos of the town of Crofton, Nebraska throughout the last 130 years. So this hotel really embraces the history of this region, and for that, I really, really love this place. It's super unique. Walking around the hotel during the daylight, it is a lot bigger than it looks. From the side there, you can see it really extends out. It's a good sized hotel. From the front, it looks pretty small, but when you get to the side and the backyard, you can tell it is a decent sized hotel. Again, love the brick facade, all from 1912. The red trim work, and they got this like kind of a gazebo here in the back. It's like a metal frame with a creepy statue along there as well, but it kind of looks like maybe there was a hammock here at one point. But yeah, look at this. So breakfast is being prepared downstairs, and while that's taking place, the manager here was kind enough to open up several of the different rooms so I could showcase some of the different themes that these rooms have. She also, I learned a lot this morning over coffee, so I learned a lot more about some of the history here at this hotel and some of the paranormal occurrences that have taken place here. So again, this opened in 1912 as the hotel. In the mid-1930s, this closed as a hotel and opened up as a sanitarium. And the Dr. Webelhaus was from Germany that oversaw the sanitarium, which even sounds even creepier. So you have a German doctor overseeing this. He owned this place until about the early 1960s, and then another doctor, Dr. Swift, took over and kind of turned this more into a family practice clinic until about the late 80s, 1980s at some point, when this closed, was abandoned for a little bit, and then was reopened, renovated as a hotel. And now that's what you see today. So finally got some names to the faces downstairs. Again, here's a picture of Dr. Webelhaus and Dr. Swift. So cool seeing kind of the past come to life in that aspect. Some more darker history that we learned here is this place actually did operate as a brothel for a period of time when it first opened as a hotel, and they do think that people, some of the prostitutes actually died here. In fact, she was saying that she senses a presence of a 14-year-old girl who was strangled to death here, which is really sad. So the ghost of that woman still resides here at the hotel. So a lot of interesting stuff here. I'm gonna walk around now that we have a little more light and showcase some of these rooms. Room number 9 is the room my brother and I stayed in last night. Again, that was the Lewis and Clark suite. It was a very comfortable room. Didn't have any weird feelings in there at all. This hallway was the one that I really felt a lot of energy last night. This hallway just creeped me out. Not like a negative energy, but just very powerful last night. I'm not feeling anything right now, but I felt a lot of static, kind of electricity last night in this hallway. Right here is the music room. And this was actually one of the rooms my brother and I were thinking about staying in. And the next time I come here, I think I definitely will stay in this room. But this one's got a music theme to it. See the horns there on the wall.
Got some Bing Crosby over there.
Got some Bing Crosby. Oh yeah, Bing Crosby hanging on the wall there. You got like some, it's like a xylophone looking instrument, an accordion. And look at that, an old jukebox radio. I guess not a jukebox, an old radio. Records on the wall, sheet music. So cool theme to this room. I really like it. She said that this is one of the more active rooms in the hotel. People have had lights flicker. They've heard voices in this room. Oh look, it's James Dean there as well too. Oh, look at this old violin. But yeah, I really like the music theme to this room, so I think next time I stay here, I do plan on staying here again. This will be the room that I'm gonna try to book. And like I've seen in a lot of Victorian era, turn of the 20th century buildings, whether it's hotels or houses, you see a lot of these window flaps up above the doors. And of course, 100 years ago when this hotel was built, they did not have air conditioning. So a lot of these old houses in the late 1800s, early 1900s have these window flaps that open and close to allow more air to transfer from the hallways and into the room. So it kind of helps keep the room a little bit cooler. One thing that's truly unique with this hotel that I've never seen before actually is these window flaps. You can see there's like a metal rod that attaches to the flap to open and close it. So I think you can just pull on this rod here to open and close that mechanism. That's cool. I've never seen that before. So that looks like it's been here for as long as the hotel has, since 1912. Walking this other dark hallway, even though it's morning, it's still dark in this hotel. This is where I was getting a lot of creepy vibes last night, and I'm glad she didn't tell me this last night, but she did tell me this morning that she says that there's a figure that likes this corner. Not to make it creepy, but she says it's like a 10-foot tall, shadowy figure that likes to stay back here and watch people, and it walks back and forth this back hallway, which is creepy. I'm getting actually shivers right now talking about that, but I'm getting a lot of shivers right now talking about that. But anyway, this corner, she doesn't like it. I'm probably making it mad, I don't know. But here's the honeymoon suite. So kind of a basic looking room. Again, I'm getting a lot of creepy vibes right now from this back corner. Hello? Anyway, room number 5. This is the Paris room. It's got kind of a nice, elegant theme as well to it. Again, love all the kind of antique displays. Oh, cool! Look at that. You got some of the more famous places in Paris. The Eiffel Tower, of course, and the, I don't know if that's the Cathedral of Notre Dame. Maybe, maybe not. I've never been to Paris. And here's the bathroom. Oh, cool. Look at that painting there. Oh, and they have a bidet. Look at that. There's a bidet in the bathroom. Hot baths, 25 cents. That's awesome. I've never used a bidet. I don't know if that's functional here. It looks like it is. Huh. Interesting. Another one of the more active rooms here at the hotel is the Leslie Brooks Suite, named after that Hollywood model that lived in this hotel. And this room is really charming. It's full of vintage photos of that model and actress. You can see it almost has kind of a brothel theme to it too. You can see the mirror here with the feathers, all the antique makeup, that little mirror there, the hand mirror, the brushes, the colognes and fragrances, the perfumes. Now they even have a box full of old kind of 1920s flapper looking clothing. Lots of ornate wood decor. Look at that. And yeah, another nice kind of queen-size bed. A fancy looking frame. Some more pictures of Leslie here in the bedroom. Also, one of the highlights of this room are the beads here in the bathroom doorway. Look at that. That's pretty cool. It's kind of very 1920s feel. But one of the most unique highlights of this room is you can actually walk outside onto the balcony. Take a look at this. Standing on the second floor balcony, which after looking at that photo last night from 1911 when this was being constructed, all those construction workers were posing right here. Right where Connor's standing. Oh, bless you. Salute. So yeah, very, very cool. And you can see this old church across the street too, which just adds to the ambiance of this old hotel. This is amazing. Just amazing. So much to this hotel, so many unique features. Stepping back inside. Well, breakfast, I just heard, is served, so I'm going to be heading downstairs to try some delicious cuisine before checking out this morning. But really happy that that we got a chance to peek into some of the other rooms here in the hotel and give you an idea of kind of what the theming is and a variety of these different rooms. There's not a lot of rooms too at this hotel. I want to say maybe give or take a dozen rooms available at any given time. So just make sure that if you want to stay here, reach out to their Facebook page and book well in advance. Heading back down the service stairs. I love again the oak wood here on both the grand staircase and this back staircase. And there is a bar back here as well. It was not open last night, but I think they do serve cocktails for those interested. It's got a really nice ambiance back here. I really like it. What a cool, quaint bar. This would be actually awesome to come here, have a cocktail while it's dark and the whole hotel's starting to wake up supernaturally for the night. There's rumors I read online of this ghost named Alice. That is false. There is no Alice. Those are just urban legends online. But what I do want to show that I learned this morning is the stories with a bag of bones that were found in the walls here at the hotel are true. And it was confirming this morning that this closet is where supposedly the bones were found, and they were partial human remains. So if I open, so turning on the light here, this is below the back staircase. You can see the old stone walls there. Supposedly there was a space here on the walls where they found a number of old photographs of the original family that owned this hotel, and there was a burlap sack with some bones actually found here in the hotel that were supposedly human remains. So this closet is where that was found, and they think that there may be more bones buried somewhere in the hotel beneath the floors. So I guess they're going to be doing some more renovations here, and will keep me posted if they find anything, which is really, really, really wild. So on that note, who's hungry? Let's grab breakfast. And breakfast is served. Take a look at this. I gotta say, this is the nicest breakfast I think I've ever had at any hotel that I've stayed at, as far as the oldest hotels of every state are concerned. And this is an omelet with some seasoned potatoes and a salad on the side, and I am looking forward to this apple crisp. Look at that. So literally, my brother and I are the only ones in this hotel right now. Take a look at this elegant dining room and how long this table is. I feel like we're dining like kings, Connor. Bon appetit. So let's take a bite out of this Parmesan crusted souffle omelet. Look at this. It's got a crunchy outer shell. Supposedly, it's just one egg in this massive omelet, which is super impressive. She's a great chef. She's watching me do this. Good job, good job. Mmm. This is fantastic.
I gotta
wow.
my omelet game now.
That is incredible. Incredible breakfast. So by far, of all the oldest hotels that we've stayed at, the Argo Hotel, #1 for breakfast and #1 for haunts so far that we've experienced. Now this is the moment I've been waiting for. The apple crisp. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, that looks delicious. And these are freshly cored apples. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. This is incredible. Some of the best food I've had at any hotel that I've stayed at. Any hotel. Well, this has been the Argo Hotel, the oldest hotel in the state of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State. And I gotta say, I'm gonna say it, this is the most haunted hotel that I have ever stayed in so far in my life. The energy here was next level, and I've stayed in a lot of haunted hotels. I've stayed in the Stanley in Estes Park that inspired Stephen King to write The Shining. I've stayed in abandoned towns like Jerome, Arizona. This by far, for me personally, has more energy than any of these other hotels that I've stayed in throughout my life. And I recommend it to anybody that's into history or anybody that is fascinated or curious about the paranormal to come here to Crofton, Nebraska. Pretty much the middle of nowhere. Northeast Nebraska, near the Missouri River, near northwest Iowa and southeastern South Dakota. You're in the remote heartland out here, but I recommend come on out here to the Argo Hotel because I tell you what, these walls do talk. This place is a gem. I can't recommend it enough. Jennifer, who is the manager here, thank you so much. Breakfast this morning was some of the best breakfast, some of the best food I've had at a hotel. So I can't recommend this enough. For those watching this, come on out here to Crofton, Nebraska. I dare you to spend the night here. And I do plan on coming back because there is an energy here that I can't quite put to words. So there's an energy here, again, a number of spirits throughout the last century that either, whether they are residual energy, which is ghosts that kind of just, it's almost like a snapshot of film in time. They don't interact, they just appear and do the routine they did when they were alive and disappear again, or ghosts that are aware, and maybe some darker things too. There are some shadow figures in this hotel as well. So just a lot of different paranormal activity here. I definitely want to come back. I can't wait to see what I find too in the editing process. I haven't watched this footage yet, so oftentimes I may come across some disembodied voices. Maybe there's shadows that I just haven't seen with the naked eye. So a lot going on here. Can't recommend it enough. It is bright outside. I'm putting on my sunglasses. I'm excited. This has been a treat. The oldest hotel in the state of Nebraska, the Argo Hotel. Another hotel knocked off my list is staying in the oldest hotel of all 50 states, Nebraska. We survived, we made it through the night, and I have a lot of tales to tell. So thank you for watching, everyone. I'm not sure what state I will be staying in next, but this one is one that I will remember for the rest of my life. This so far has been the most haunted hotel I have stayed in to date. The Argo Hotel here in Crofton, Nebraska. My name is Eric. This is the Get Me Out of Here vlog, and it's time for me to get out of here. Thanks for watching.